The next bit of news was filmed by yours truly. A moment so exciting and kind of overwhelming that I forgot to hold my phone the right way for television. Take a look. How dare you?
I just got done eating Thanksgiving dinner. Like, what are you talking about?
Exactly.
I'm talking about food. I'm hungry again.
I'm asking you, am I okay to stab her?
Are you?
Are
you
fine.
certified and trained to? There you go, champ.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
I mean, are you okay? I know you've had a couple drinks today. We should be good.
Yes, he was okay to stab me. A little light humor there from my new besties at the Air Force. I can hardly believe it. 1 year ago, or 1 year since this country went into lockdown, we already have multiple vaccines that are extraordinarily effective at fighting this virus. And as of today, I am halfway toward being fully vaccinated. But let us back up a little bit. As a pregnant lady, I'm 7 months now, once upon a time I thought that I would probably be at the very back of the line, that I wouldn't get this vaccine until I had the baby. But after a COVID scare recently at my own house and conversations with several doctors, including my next guest, I signed up, and today I got stuck. There's my card. Back with me now is the director of Texas Children's Hospital Center for Vaccine Development, Dr. Peter Hotez. So, Dr. Hotez, I called you and I said, I'm not so sure about this. I mean, they haven't done the trials. What do you think? And what'd you tell me?
Yeah, what I told you, Katie, well, first of all, congratulations. Congratulations on getting your first dose of vaccine. And, of course, congratulations on the baby. Very exciting news. A couple of things and that we discussed. One is if you're pregnant and you're unfortunate enough to get COVID-19, you have a 60% increased likelihood of going to an intensive care unit and maybe as much as an 80% or even higher increased risk of requiring ventilation. These are studies coming out of the British Medical Journal, the BMJ. We also know this virus, even though it doesn't get into your unborn baby, it can attach to the placenta because the receptor, the ACE2 receptor, is in the placenta. It can cause damage to the placenta with full effects to be looked at. So the risk of not being vaccinated is extremely high. There are now large clinical trials going on conducted by Pfizer. The NIH is doing one with Moderna. I believe J&J is also doing a study now in pregnant women. But we do have information from that phase 3 trials that were used to signal to the FDA to release the vaccines for emergency use. And because what happened was if you were pregnant, you were excluded from the trial, but a number of women became pregnant during these studies. I think around 20 in the Pfizer study, 13 in the Moderna study, 8 or 9 in the J&J study, and there were no, as far as I know, adverse effects. But in the placebo group, there were actually a couple of miscarriages. Whether that was coincidence or whether maybe they got COVID, we don't have detailed information. And all of that information was used by a statement put out by the American College of Obstetricians and Gynecologists to give a pretty full-throated endorsement for getting vaccinated. And I think the statement actually reads, pregnant women the vaccine should not be withheld from pregnant women for all the reasons that we discussed about, because COVID's a bad actor in pregnancy, and the vaccine clearly has a very powerful impact.
When I've been talking to my doctors about this, my OB/GYN, et cetera, they've said also you should evaluate your own personal risk. How much risk are you taking in getting this virus? What does that mean? I mean, most people have been home most of the time, but there are still people going to the supermarket, et cetera.
Yeah, this is a very contagious virus, and unfortunately now we're starting to see the B.1.1.7 variant really accelerate. The numbers coming out of Georgia, Texas, and Florida, maybe even half the virus isolates are the B.1.1.7 variant, and that's even more reason why it's really urgent to get vaccinated, because it's so highly transmissible. And so you're right. I mean, it's all about risk versus benefit. But from my perspective, and what I've been recommending is that if you are pregnant, the consequences of getting COVID-19 could be so dire. And the news that we have so far, which is still incomplete, is looking really good to get vaccinated.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank all of you out there.
Thank you as always.
Thanks to at home.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you so much for letting us into your homes during these extraordinary times.